Hello everyone and welcome back to Mission Gaming. I am Austin, your host. We're still playing Ocarina of Time, getting closer to the end. And today we're going to finish up this trading sequence. We got the blue Cuckoo last time. And now we're going to make our way over to Kokiri Forest. Because that is where our next item is. I love these little trade sequences, but I don't like what the next part entails. The next part puts us on a timer, and I don't like it. I don't know why we couldn't just do trades and be done with it, but here we are. I'm gonna park Epona right here, if she will. There we go. Just like that. Trust me, you want to do this. Don't bring her all the way in here because she will get caught on these tree limbs, or roots, I mean. And what we want to do is come back to the Lost Woods. Also, you might have noticed that the Kokiri children are back down there. So good to have cleared this place out from the evil that was in here. We want to come over to this guy. He was in Kakariko village not too long ago. This is the carpenter's son. We have Kojiro. I think this is also Anju's brother. So if we give the Cuckoo here to this guy, he's gonna give us a odd mushroom, but it will spoil. So we have to hurry and get it back to Kakariko, to the old woman that is behind the shop in Kakariko. She runs a potion shop. So we're gonna take this to her real quick. You could also take the bean sprout thing over the bridge and jump off, but I've never done that. I will never probably do that, so I'm just gonna go the way that I know how. And as long as you're calm and patient and you know where you're going, this will not be an issue. Do not even look at the timer. Just focus on getting where you're going. The only time you need to worry about the timer is when you're in Dompe's grave. As we have seen from my experience. I have beaten a minute before. I have never made it there at exactly 1 minute. That was my first ever time during this Let's Play. Alright, we are in Kakariko. Now, there's two ways to get back there. We're gonna go the normal way, if it's open. I pray it's open. If not, we can just... We have two other ways we can go. We can hook shot on the roof and jump over, and yeah. Okay, they're closed, so we're gonna do this. Can't do it from here. Just hook shot up. Hook shot over here. And it is this house, so just jump right down here. Come on inside. Here you go. Okay. Yes, I have your son's magic mushroom. At least I think he was your son. You just called him a bum. If you see that fool, give this to him. If you see that fool. It's an odd potion. In the remake, they call it an old poultice, so I don't know why they said potion, because it does not look like a potion here. Alright, we're gonna have to climb up. Well, we could have climbed the other way. Both ways work. But this is faster. Now we want to go back to where he was. So I will be right back when I get there. Okay guys, I have made it back to the Lost Woods. But we're not gonna find him here. We're gonna find her. We're gonna give this to her. And she's going to give us something in return. I don't know how she got this. I think... Oh yeah, he left this saw. So yeah, we're gonna be getting this poacher's saw. It's an odd name for it, to be honest. How do you poach with a saw? Let me know down in the comments below. I've never heard of somebody poaching with a saw. Can you, like, poach wood? I guess anything's possible. Alright, now that we have that, we are going to head to Gerudo Valley. Ah. Giddy up, horsey. Let's go. Oh god, I'm getting hungry. I knew I should have finished those fries earlier. So yeah, we could have done this before the forest temple, but I wanted to wait until now. Mainly because I was trying to avoid doing it, but I'm now remembering it's not all that bad. I don't know why I was so scared. We have one more time thing, I think. Do we? Yeah, I think we have one, two more time things, but they're not bad. As long as you know where to go. All right, so we're gonna take Epona in with us this time, because there's two ways to get across this bridge here. Not this one, the other one. You can hook a shot across, or you can do it the epic way. Whee! Alright, we're gonna give this guy his saw, and he's gonna give us what we're trying to get. But it's going to be broken. The broken Goron sword. And we want to go get it fixed. So now, we're going to go to Death Mountain. Well, I could just warp there. That is... yeah, that's what I pressed, but I didn't mean to press it that way. Alright, let's see if I can remember this. Hey, stick at it. Oh, since I don't have the red tunic on, we're gonna be timed to get out of here. I could always pop it on, but it's not gonna take us that long to get out of here. Here we go. We don't want to go out that way. We want to go out the top way. Even though the top way is not that much higher than Goron City. It's so weird. Because, when you're outside and you're climbing Death Mountain all the way up here to this point, it's really high up. And it's they really didn't do the scaling right on that. So, if we come here, this is Biggoron. We're going to try to hand him this broken sword. That broken knife. Yes, it's a knife. Sure, we'll go with that. So his eyes are irritated, and he needs us to go see King Zora to try to get some eye drops that only King Zora will have. I don't know the best way to get to... I don't know the best way to get to Zora's domain from here, so we're just gonna run it. I could just see you guys there. I don't know. It's up to me, and right now I don't really feel like it. So I'm tired of cutting. Dadgummit. I have to extend this episode's time somehow. Can't cut at every single moment. And plus, you guys might miss something exciting that happens. I don't want that to happen. Also, we need to get some more arrows. We're going to need them for the next dungeon, which we are very steadily, quickly progressing towards. We're just getting this little trade sequence done before we go into the next two things. The first one is another mini dungeon, but we're going to be doing it as Child Link. And then we're going to come back and do the Shadow Temple as Adult Link. Okay. I know how to do this. So we want to come over here. Good thing I didn't just cut the King Zora. So come right here. Dang it. Get... That's the wrong song. Get Epona here. Because we're going to need her for this next leg of the journey. Let her come to you. Alright, let her sit right there while we go talk to King Zora. Because when we get this next item, we're going to be timed again. And then when we get the next item after that, we're going to be timed yet again. But trust me, it's all worth it. It is all worth it, you guys. I'm gonna come right here and get those fairies that I was talking about. Not that I need them. You will probably never see me lose on this game. Unless some kind of BS happens and I can't control it. But you never have too much safety. If you're catching these again, make sure to take them off the C-stick so you don't accidentally open them. There we go. Also, during this whole thing, you cannot, well, besides the non-timed ones, you cannot use your songs to get around fast because it will instantly destroy your stuff. Don't know why that just happened. That's annoying. I love my full hearts, man. I'm gonna have to be without them for just a tiny bit. Alright, we have made a... Should have known I was gonna need this. Welcome back to Zora's Domain. One of our Skulltulas is where Jabu Jabu was, right before you go into the fairy fountain under a rock. But we won't be able to get that until the last dungeon. Halfway through the last dungeon. That's just how it goes in this game. They put something where you cannot reach it without a specific item, and we cannot get that item yet. Alright. Here's is a prescription, King Zora. For eye drops. You might say we have them, you might say we don't. We have the ingredients. If you take the ingredients to the doctor at the lake laboratory, he can make the drops for you. But you need to deliver them fresh. Yes. Even if you fail, right, you can still just come back and do it again. It's not like it goes away completely. So yes, now we have to get to Lake Hylia within 3 minutes. Now you see why I parked Epona where I did. This one is a little more tight because you have to run all the way back out through the river here. Oh, no, don't do that shit again. We already had enough of that during the temple. The water temple. Yeah, always be careful of that guy. Yeah, just take the waterway back out. It is the quickest way to get out of here. There we go. When you get back to this point, you can go back on dry land. Does not matter. Oh, don't you hit me. Got a couple seconds. Well, I got some arrows. I was trying to get a heart. Oh well. Alright, girl. Where are you at? What? The heck did she go? What are you doing all the way down there? Alright, let's go. Remember, do not use your last carrot. Let them build back up. Also, I think there's a grotto right here, but again, we can't lift that until we get a specific item. I'm gonna run through here. Did I get a heart? Sounded like I did. So yeah, you can see why this one's a little bit more tight than the other one was. It's all good though. We have made it. Plenty of time to spare. There's my heart. And some more arrows. Nice. Not as much arrows as I would like though. Here you go, Doctor. Oh yeah, you gotta talk to him. There you go. I like his face. Haven't seen an eyebrow frog like this since Sora's domain. They're so tasty, or delicious. Cooked fried eyeballs. Gross. These are for making Biggoron's eye drops? Oh, how disappointing. What you got over there in your jar? Is that little squids? Here it is. This medicine doesn't have any preservatives in it, so it won't last long at this temperature. Run as fast as you can to Death Mountain. You're young, you can do it. World's finest eye drops. I wonder if anybody has ever made it on foot without Epona. I always use Epona, so I cannot say that I have, but I am curious. Let me know down in the comments below. Have you ever made it to Goron's Death Mountain, back to Biggoron, without the use of Epona? I guess it's not impossible if you use a Hess slide, or whatever it's called. But I'm not referring to that. I'm referring to, you know, glitchless. So don't be thinking you can just say, oh, I'm a speedrunner, I used bombs to slide around the ground and get there faster. No, I'm not. I'm not taking that answer. If you have done it without the slide, let me know. And without using Epona. Alright. Let's go. I think we did pretty well today. I'll be happy once we actually get to the top, though. Still got a little ways to go here. Go, go, go. I wish Ocarina of Time had Majora's Mask heart sprites. Not to say that these sprites are bad or anything, I just like the ones from Majora's Mask a little more. They're a little more detailed. Okay, good. Thought I was gonna get hit by that. Got time, even if you get hit. Now, the main thing you need to worry about when you get up here are the dang Tektites. I've had times where I run off that ledge and he didn't jump, so yeah, be ready for that if that happens to you. Almost there. I think you can use your hook shot to get up if I'm not mistaken. I'm not gonna risk it. It's annoying. Yeah, I hear that. There you are, you little piece of shit. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay. Sorry, I never said I was not going to. Okay, no. I never said I wasn't going to be vulgar and not cuss and all that. I mean, if you guys have heard what I've said about Rudo, then you should already know. Okay, Biggoron, I'm back. I have your eye drops, good sir. Really? You brought the eye drops? I'm so relieved. Oh yeah, open them purple eyes and get to work. Okay, so we have our claim check now. And, oh, we already have it. We gotta wait 3 total days. I don't know what that last part was. Alright, that's 1, I think. Man, I wonder what the effects would be of the sun going down that, or yeah, going down that fast, and moon going down that fast, and rising so fast. Alright, one more. Hopefully. Here you go. We got the Biggoron sword. Made by a master smith. It equips like your normal sword. We haven't saved in God knows how long. It looks like the master sword out from, you know, from the sheath and everything. But when we pull it out, it's a big boy. It's a great sword, I think. And Link can swing it with one hand, even though he has to hold it with both for some reason. I don't understand it. There we go. I feel like we're missing a great fairy. Alright, we are done with that. Now, it's time. We have to become a child again to go into this next part. Are you guys ready for some spooky stuff? Yeah, the spooky stuff. I know I'm not. I don't like this next thing. But we have to do it. Alright, we're not gonna end here. But once we open up the next thing, then we're gonna end. And then next time we're going to complete it. So let's get back to Kakariko. Look at that beautiful mountain with smoke. Link must be so traumatized having let me get that off this thing here. Going into the future, seeing Hyrule Castle Town pretty much being dead. Oh, speaking of which, I think we're gonna get some more, but just in case, I'm gonna come buy some bomb tubes. I like how we bring our money into the past. Alright, you sell bomb tubes, right? No, you don't. Okay. The other person sells other stuff. There's one more heart piece we can get in Hyrule Castle Town, but we cannot get it at the moment. Because we need the item from this next place. The bottom of the well in Kakariko. That's what we are going to right now. And you remember the song that we learned back when we first turned into an adult? That's the song we have to play. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I said that so wrong at the beginning there. Next time, we are going to... Oh my god. We're going to come into the bottom of the well. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh yeah, we have to do it inside of the... I forgot. Yeah. Yeah, anyways. I see you guys in the next one.